That's disgusting. I hate that.
That's the politically way to refer to.
I hate you for putting this article in here because it's just so disgusting.
But that is how you refer to menstrual blood, right? It's called snitch juice, right?
It's the first time I've heard it, but it's my new term.
It's your first time?
Yeah. So, but that I heard the story, read this story a couple days ago, and I was just so turned off by it. Password came in and was telling me about it, and I was like, I don't even want to talk about it. That's so disgusting.
I mean, bravo, Miss Sarah Levy. All you've done is convince me that you're a kook. This was
kook snooch juice. I can't even say
it was kooky snooch juice. It definitely was. That kooky snooch juice. That's. Have you seen the picture?
Yeah, I just looked at it. I don't want to do it again.
I mean, the face is bad enough, and I will say. I will say kudos, Miss Levy. You definitely got the likeness down.
Oh, yeah. Well, you could tell it had to be somewhat watered down, though. You look at it, it looks like watercolor.
There's some striations of snooch juice on this, for sure, on this picture.
Can we talk about the painting for the painting and not what it's painted with, at least? Come on now. You just want to say snooch juice.
It's just so fun to say, especially on the radio, where there's an international group of people listening to me say snooch juice right now. It's fun. Oh, come on. We've talked about worse.
Yeah, this is true. This is true. Usually it's involving Japan.
Yeah, usually. And it's not our fault, Japan. It's your fault. Well, FIFA in the news. Yeah, we're not the only ones creating international scandals. FIFA also is.
Oh, wow.
So
didn't know that. Never would have thought that.
Yeah. So the trail continues on this one. We've got the second in command going down with the hold on. Sorry, I had a computer freeze up issue here. I'm trying to get you the exact charges here. Because it's Jerome Valk. This is the Secretary General of FIFA. And they basically found that he was skimming on ticket prices. Long story short, he was providing tickets but charging over the top on it. It was for the 2014 World Cup tickets. He was in a scheme to profit from it. And this has been Sepp Blatter's right-handed man since 2007.
Are you surprised at all?
Not at all, but of course he's resigning. But I love, how firm has Sepp Blatter been about the whole "you'll find no corruption" in my.
Yeah.
But although he's resigning, and then of course tried to recant it.
Well,
again, I think we're going to find out that Blatter's guilty before this whole thing.
It doesn't matter if they have video evidence; never admit it.
That's true.
So he's following through.
I mean, it worked for OJ.
Yeah,
the first time
worked well
for the murder, not for the mugging. Isn't it funny how he wound up going to jail on lesser charges, but boy, were they happy to finally give him something. What was that?
I've pulled up. There's a background video that plays during one of the articles I have pulled up here. So.
Yeah, but no surprise. Like I said, I think Blatter's going down before his term is done. They're going to find evidence on him, and I think it's now that they've got the second-hand guy, you really got to wonder if Blatter's starting to sweat.
Yeah. Well, I mean, really. He survived this long. He's just going to walk away. He's going to hide out somewhere. Well, maybe not. He's such a narcissist.
But again, just follow the money, right?
Yeah.
So they're going to follow it all the way to the top, right?
You would think that would be the smart thing to do, but they won't.
I don't know. They've been doing well. They've got like 10 guys busted now from FIFA or something like that, 10, 11 guys in the hierarchy. So I wish they would focus this on the IOC, too, on the International Olympic Committee. Because I guarantee that shit's just as corrupt.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Oh, it's bad.
Yeah.
I mean, just the whole site selection process. And I mean, we're going to have Olympics in Rio, and they had swimmers competing, and they're getting sick from how polluted the water is.
Yeah.
I mean, this is a disaster.
It's just like the whole the Qatar.
What is it? Again,
Qatar.
Is it Qatar or Qatar?
I don't know. I've heard both. That. It all goes back to just ridiculous things, and it is just
it's money.
It's money, but for some things they're trying to pump up economies. Maybe I don't know. I'm trying to look at.
But you know what? It never
side.
Works out that way. It doesn't
No.
pump up the economy. What they do is they go in like in Sochi. They went in, they tore down all the tenements where people actually lived, and they displaced all these people. I couldn't afford to live anywhere else. And then they build all these bright, shiny objects that become vacant after everyone leaves the Olympics.
Well, they sort of built them. They didn't really finish all of them.
Yeah, some of them didn't even have working plumbing.
Yeah.
I think it was a day or two before people were getting there. They were still fixing.
Oh, there were people there that showed up that didn't have working facilities to use. So,
wow.
Yeah,
sounds fun.
No, it doesn't.
And who the hell wants to go to Qatar for the World Cup? First of all, does that sound remotely safe?
No.
Second of all, I don't even know how to pronounce the goddamn place, so that's a problem.
I'm going to Qatar.
You don't want to offend anybody. Maybe it's divided how you say it there. Well, no, we do. But. But the most important part is how freaking hot it is. I mean, screw that, man. I mean, they say it's going to be 100-something degrees all the time, and so that's why they're going to be playing the games at night, right? Because it's going to be unsustainable to play them during the day.
Yeah. Well, the other thing about it, though, that I thought was so weird is the biggest sponsor of the World Cup, or one of the biggest sponsors, is Budweiser.
Yeah.
And you're going to go to a country that doesn't allow alcohol or beer.
I think they're putting a stop to that, though. Aren't they talking about that? I thought that was still being debated.
I don't know.
I think there's been some protest about that.
No,
and how incentivized are you as a female to want to go there? Because isn't that a place you're supposed to cover up? Right?
There's going to be some hot girls watching those games.
I mean, if there's someone listening from Qatar, you tell me, buddy. I mean, and please tell me what the hell your country is actually called.
Please pronounce it for us.
I want to know how it's pronounced. Anybody listening to the show, you got an idea on this whole Qatar thing? Enlighten me. 813-438-6068. We're going to go into a commercial break here. When we get back, some aggressive women in the news. You know what? Neither one of these stories sound that bad if she looks all right. The first two, anyway. And an unwanted kiss in school. They're really socking it to kids now for things that you didn't get in trouble that much for when we were in school. That's for sure.
Like bringing a homemade clock?
yeah, that was a nice one, too. And a South Florida campus is warned about a serial foot sniffer. I don't know if Ybor Shoelicker is on the loose there, but we'll find out.
That's why I posted this story.
So, Ben Giles, Caleb Crispy here on the Crayon Mission Show. We'll be right back. Stay with us.
Are you tired of sleeping on the floor? Can't afford to buy one of them fancy new mattresses? Lou Bob's Used Mattresses is the solution to those sleepless nights.
Hi, my name's Lou Bob Jenkins, and I specialize in mattress restoration. I'm able to provide you with the highest quality like new mattress at an affordable price. Our patented, highly scientific fumigation and cleaning process is able to remove almost 90% of swamp-ass odors and urine stains. Some people say to me, "Damn, son, your prices are cheap. How do you do it?" Well, I tell them that's none of their goddamn business. But if you must know, at Lou Bob's Used Mattresses, we don't pay rent for one of them luxury strip mall stores. We'll bring our showroom straight to you. To place an order, give me a shout on Channel 10 on the old Sea Bay radio. If I can hear you, you're within our delivery range.
Look for Lou Bob's Primer Gray Subaru Brat in a trailer park near you. That's Lou Bob's Used Mattresses, serving Greater Alachua County.
Well, Andrew, you've lived a pretty good life, it seems. Let's just take a look. No murder, no adultery, no stealing, not even as a child. Very impressive.
Well, thank you, sir.
In this new age, you have to be accountable in all facets of your life.
Well, what else is there?
It is time to check your browser history.
A dirty browser history may keep you out of heaven, but don't let it ruin your legacy here on Earth. At Legacy Lock, we believe your secrets are no one's business but yours, even in death. Our patented heart monitor notifies operators the moment of your passing within minutes, so Legacy Lock teams can swarm on your home and office, removing any embarrassing material. We don't like to divulge our trade secrets, but you'll rest assured we'll be in and out, and no one will know. You're going to die. That's just the way the cookie crumbles. Call Legacy Lock, and your cookies won't crumble you.
I don't see no reason why I can't listen to the Cranial Mission Show with Ben Charles, Miguel Hito, and the Reverend Joey T. Am I coming on way too strong? I scared you off, never met nobody who had me from the first hello, then oh. You really got me going. I'm working on a brighter day.
Welcome back to the Cranial Mission Show, folks. Ben Charles, C Squared, hanging out here in Goey Studios in the Bermuda Triangle, not at the Lion's Den tonight. Took a little sabbatical, a little home studio arrangement, back to the old days, the olden days, as they call it. In this economy.
It's nice. In this economy.
No, I don't think that fit. No.
Well, it kind of does, because we go down there, we got to pay for parking.
I had
and
to try it. Trying to bring it back, Caleb. You want to be a part of the show, you can call in 813-438-6068. CranialMissions.com, go to the website. It's nice. It's snazzy. Anyway, we were teasing before the break. We got aggressive women in the news.
Yeah, this one is a woman in Spartanburg, South Carolina. Was accused of a crime spree that included fondling strangers in a local store. And this goes into some stories we've talked about recently. Breaking into a home to play cards with a victim. So Annetta Bruton, who, if you look at her picture, is fantastic.
The hair's amazing.
She's got the braids on the side, then pulled across her forehead and tied in a knot.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
It almost looks like it's like if Moe from the Three Stooges was black and then had really bushy eyebrows.
That's exactly what it looks like. So, she was arrested on a variety of charges, including kidnapping, burglary, trespassing, shoplifting, indecent exposure. She walked into a Save-A-Lot and attempted to shoplift but several steaks by sticking them up her shirt, according to the website. The store employee called the police after several customers identified her by name, basically. She was asked to leave, but refused. Instead, she pulled down her pants and showed off her genitals while cursing.
Oh,
she
nice.
ran out of the store down the street and broke into the home of an elderly woman with whom she asked to play cards. She then locked the door and said they weren't going anywhere.
Now, I got
because the police
a
were
couple
outside.
questions on this. When she pulled her pants down, was that bushier than the get-up up top?
I don't know. There's no picture, thankfully.
It's pretty burly up top.
Oh, yeah.
Second of all, and she doesn't look maintained. Looks
You
like
know who she looks like?
who?
She kind of looks like Mike Tyson.
With Moe's hair from the Three Stooges and really bushy, and he has Bert from Bert and Ernie's eyebrows.
Yeah.
That's the get up here. That's the look that this one's going with now. But yeah, okay. So that was my one question. Now my other question: when she was trying to get away and she ran off, did she use that defense? Did she take her two fingers and put it around the security guard's nose and then smack his hand? Yeah, that's the defense. You gotta hit him right in the nose.
Yeah.
Wise guy, and then run out. Yeah, get the hell out of there.
Get the hell out of there.
Go play some cards.
Well, here's another.
I got a card game to get to, assholes. Can I steal this steak and get into my card game, please?
With somebody I've never met.
I have a real need to pluck these eyebrows. I gotta go. Go into my beauty salon. After the card game.
After the card game. Well, at least she wasn't having sex with an unconscious man in the parking lot.
Was he really unconscious?
No, well, they admit that he was drunk and passed out, I guess. I guess they were going at it, and he probably passed out, which it's happened before to some people. She had needs. I had needs. It just happened, he said. They were charged with public drunkenness, and that's all they were charged with. But I guess it's not clear here, but it's broad daylight in the middle of a parking lot, and she's just going at it with him. Looks like in the picture here, she's actually giving him some mouth-to-peen resuscitation. Maybe she thought he was passed out. Maybe she was trying to save his life.
You know what? That's how I justify it. Every time I want that performed to me, I tell them they're saving my life.
Yeah.
They are.
They are. They absolutely are.
But no, daytime parking lot sex.
Yeah. Oh, she's a looker, too. Do you see her mugshot?
No, I don't have the mugshot on this.
Oh,
there.
Scroll down at the bottom, yeah.
There she is. Oh, what a beauty.
She told the reporter, from now on, we know We got to do it more discreetly.
Oh, well,
What do you think?
that's a lesson learned.
Yeah, right in the parking
I
lot.
mean, I don't blame her though. Like when you look at her, I can see why she was determined to get hers.
Oh yeah. Oh,
She didn't know if there's going to be another opportunity on the horizon.
that's bad.
Sometimes you just got to get it when you can get it. And